Welcome back to another exciting video from Motorsports Mania, the channel that brings you detailed reviews, specs, and features of iconic and standout vehicles from all around the world. Today we take a closer look at a rugged workhorse that played a pivotal role in post-Soviet Russia's economy, the 1994 GAZelle pickup truck. Known for its reliability and affordability, the GAZelle marked an important milestone for Russian automotive engineering, offering versatility and utility to countless small businesses, entrepreneurs, and government sectors. The 1994 GAZelle pickup truck was the first of its kind produced by the Gorky automobile plant under the Volga Automobile Group, also known as GAZ. This model arrived at a time when there was a growing demand in Russia for light commercial vehicles that could handle diverse conditions. It was the first serious step toward local production of small cargo trucks that could replace older Soviet-era vans and imported alternatives. Its introduction filled a critical gap between passenger vehicles and heavy-duty trucks, and it quickly became a favorite for both city use and rural operations. The exterior design of the 1994 GAZelle pickup truck reflects the functional and no-nonsense approach typical of Russian industrial design at the time. Its boxy silhouette, upright windshield, and compact yet tall profile were built more for function than for aesthetics. The cab-forward design allowed for better maneuverability in tight urban spaces while maximizing the length of the cargo bed. It featured simple headlamps, a flat front grille, and a sturdy steel bumper. Though it lacked the refined curves of Western pickups, the GAZelle made up for it with raw utility and practicality. The ground clearance was generous, allowing the truck to handle uneven or unpaved roads, which were common across many parts of Russia. Under the hood, the 1994 GAZelle pickup truck was typically equipped with a 2.3-liter ZMZ 406 gasoline engine. This four-cylinder inline engine produced around 100 horsepower and provided sufficient torque for light cargo duties. It wasn't built for speed, but it excelled in reliability and ease of maintenance. The engine was mated to a 5-speed manual transmission, giving drivers better control over shifting and helping in tough driving conditions like steep climbs or off-road terrain. Fuel efficiency was moderate for its class, and while it didn't have modern emission standards, it did what was required at the time. The suspension system was another highlight of the GAZelle. In the front, it used a double wishbone setup with coil springs, while the rear featured a rigid axle with leaf springs. This configuration allowed the truck to carry decent payloads while maintaining reasonable comfort levels for the driver and passenger. The handling wasn't sporty, but it was stable and predictable. Braking duties were handled by disc brakes at the front and drum brakes at the rear, offering sufficient stopping power even when the truck was fully loaded. Inside the cabin, the GAZelle pickup truck remained as utilitarian as its exterior. The interior was minimalistic with hard plastic materials, basic instrumentation, and just the essential controls for heating and ventilation. Seats were firm and upholstered in simple fabric. There was little in the way of luxury or convenience, but what the cabin lacked in style, it made up for in functionality. Visibility from the driver's seat was excellent thanks to the large windshield and upright seating position, making it easier to drive in crowded urban areas or during deliveries. One of the key advantages of the GAZelle pickup truck was its adaptability. The chassis was designed to accommodate a variety of configurations. Apart from the standard, flatbed version, it could be converted into a cargo van, a minibus, or even an ambulance. This versatility helped it penetrate various sectors including retail, transportation, public service, and agriculture. It became the backbone of many small-scale operations across the former Soviet states. Body parts were easy to replace, spare parts were widely available, and local mechanics were familiar with its structure, making ownership costs very manageable. The pickup bed itself was spacious, with foldable side panels that made loading and unloading extremely convenient. Payload capacity ranged from 1,000 to 1,500 kilograms depending on the specific model and configuration. This capacity allowed the GAZelle to be used for a variety of jobs including transporting construction materials, farming produce, equipment, and more. The robust chassis and drivetrain meant it could handle these duties day in and day out with minimal fuss. In terms of safety, the 1994 GAZelle was basic. It didn't offer airbags or advanced safety features like ABS or traction control. What it did have was a solid structure and a reliable braking system. Safety was largely dependent on the driver's experience and the vehicle's simple mechanics. In urban settings or rural highways, it did its job without many complaints. However, by today's standards, it certainly would fall short in safety benchmarks. Despite its humble beginnings, the GAZelle pickup truck carved out a respected name for itself. It wasn't flashy, fast, or high-tech, but it was dependable, affordable, and incredibly adaptable. Owners appreciated its simplicity, mechanics valued its repairability, and businesses trusted it to keep operations running. Even decades later, many GAZelle trucks from the 90s remain on the roads, a testament to their durability and the role they played in the economic development of the region. In summary, the 1994 GAZelle pickup truck was not just a vehicle but a practical solution during a transitional time in Russian automotive history. It provided mobility, reliability, and flexibility to a broad range of users. While it didn't offer much in the way of comfort or innovation, it became a symbol of resilience and utility. Whether used as a delivery truck, a service vehicle, or a farm helper, the GAZelle proved time and again that a good truck doesn't have to be luxurious, it just has to get the job done. If you enjoyed this review and want more deep dives into classic and modern vehicles from around the globe, make sure to subscribe to Motorsports Mania. Your support helps us continue to bring automotive history and performance to your screen. Stay tuned for more engaging reviews, and thanks for watching.